Say goodbye to arthritis pain with the secret power of boron. The good news for those suffering with arthritis is that boron seems to have a major positive impact on arthritis symptoms. You won't believe the results. Arthritis is a condition that causes inflammation, stiffness, and pain in the joints. It diminishes mobility and prevents you from living your best life. But don't worry, we've got you covered. This forgotten mineral may just make the difference in greatly reducing your arthritis symptoms. What is boron? Well, boron is a trace mineral often overlooked, but very important to many of the physiological processes in the body. This essential micronutrient impacts a wide range of vital functions, including bone and brain health, as well as influencing conditions such as brain tumors, certain cancers, eczema, and hormonal imbalance. Although boron is still being studied to determine how it works in the body, it seems to have a profound impact on arthritis and is gaining more recognition every day. Boron is primarily found in foods such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and legumes. Some of these plant-based foods that are high in boron include prune juice, coffee, avocado, raisins, apples, pears, beans, and even certain waters. In the average diet, most people get about 1 to 2 milligrams of boron naturally in their foods. But if you prefer supplementation, the usual dose is from 3 to 12 milligrams per day. Boron is well tolerated, however, it is not generally recommended to exceed 20 milligrams per day. But as always, consult with your physician before taking. Boron and arthritis. The two most common types of arthritis are osteoarthritis and rheumatoid. Although the causes of these two types of arthritis are different, the symptoms are very similar. Both involve inflammation, pain, and degradation of joint tissues. Boron works in multiple ways for arthritis, offering relief from symptoms and possibly slowing the disease progression. Growing evidence has shown that boron helps to decrease the specific enzymes that cause the inflammatory response to kick in. This reduces joint pain, stiffness, and inflammation. How can boron help you? First is pain management. Chronic pain is a common symptom with arthritis and can often impact your daily life and your activities. Boron has an analgesic effect, alleviating the pain through various means. By modulating neurotransmitters and blocking pain signals to the brain, boron offers relief from common symptoms. It also enhances the effectiveness of conventional pain treatments. Next is hormonal regulation. Boron helps to balance hormones in men as well as women. But the positive effects are even more pronounced for postmenopausal women. You may wonder why that is. Postmenopausal women usually experience a decline in estrogen levels. This lower estrogen can make arthritis symptoms worse because estrogen protects the joint tissues. Boron optimizes estrogen levels, diminishing joint inflammation and cartilage deterioration, thus alleviating the pain. Next, it enhances bone health. Arthritis often leads to bone loss and compromised bone density. This makes joint deterioration even worse. Boron plays a crucial role in diminishing the potential for osteoporosis or osteopenia. These two conditions are characterized by low bone density and thinning of bone tissue, which decreases the strength of the bones. The bones start to look like Swiss cheese, causing them to become very weak. Boron helps maintain bone health by assisting the absorption and utilization of calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. These are all essential nutrients for preserving joint structure, function, and maintaining skeletal integrity. Boron also helps manage inflammation. Inflammation is a hallmark feature of arthritis and contributes to joint damage and pain. Boron is anti-inflammatory and regulates inflammatory molecules, such as an excess of cytokines and prostaglandins. Research shows that boron decreases the production of these harmful inflammatory molecules. This reduces joint inflammation and discomfort. It also preserves cartilage. Cartilage deterioration is a feature of osteoarthritis and contributes to pain and joint dysfunction. Boron aids in preserving cartilage by stimulating the combination of collagen and proteoglycans. These are key ingredients in the formation of cartilage, thus safeguarding joint health and physical mobility. Let's take a quick look at some reports and clinical evidence for using boron. Since the early 1980s, several reports have shown that boron can reduce or prevent arthritic symptoms. Simply put, these reports showed that in geographical locations where participants had low amounts of boron, the cases of arthritis were high, between 20 and 70%. In geographical locations where they had high amounts of boron, the incidence of arthritis was low, between 0 to 10%. However, it's also true that across the world, the water, soil, and food supply have been depleted of many nutrients, including boron. So if our food doesn't have enough boron to support our health, then supplementation may be necessary. In a study conducted in Australia, subjects were given a daily dose of 6 milligrams of boron for 8 weeks. By the final week, most of the test subjects, that is 80%, either decreased their normal use of painkillers or they totally eliminated the painkillers. Furthermore, their joint stiffness basically vanished as well. Although research is limited, the existing studies are very promising for the use of boron in arthritis care. I think you'll be surprised at all the benefits you'll get by including boron in your treatment plan, including reduced inflammation and pain. If you're interested in other tips and treatments for arthritis, check out this video here and linked below.